Let's do our Who's Ballin' segment every week, guys. We want to shout out a player, a team, whatever, someone who's just been absolutely balling. We want to make sure they get their recognition. We call it our Who's Ballin' segment. Brittany Jones, I will start with you. Who you got this week? Who's balling?
I gotta go first this time.
You gotta go first.
I was torn between three players from three different teams, between two different leagues. I was really torn. So if you guys don't say one of the three, then I'm going to do an honorable mention after we're done.
Okay.
But first, I got to stay home since nobody said it. I got to stay home. We've been struggling early on this season, so we need something. But Joel Embiid has been balling. He had 59 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and 7 blocks in only 37 minutes of play, and a 105-98 Sixers victory over the Utah Jazz. He showed up and he showed the heck out, and he told everybody, move out the way because I'm taking over this game, and that's what he did. Joel Embiid was balling.
Yeah, that's a great call. That's a great call. I thought for a minute you might steal mine, so I was nervous because I only have one ready to go. But I'm going to women's college basketball. I don't know if you guys watched UConn and Texas last night, a matchup between two top 10 teams. Azzi Fudd, sophomore guard for UConn, dropped 32 last night on Texas. She absolutely controlled the entire game in the second half. She's averaging 29 points so far this season. Only a couple games, so small sample size, but she's been absolutely balling. K-Walk, what you got, man?
Yeah, this was actually going to be my rant, but it was actually a good rant. So I'm going to turn it into who's balling, and that's the Washington Commanders. Last night, they beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
They sure did.
You got jokes. Jay. Remember who you just lost to. You want me to mention it up? Aaron Rodgers with no receivers.
Oh Lord, she's tight.
All right.
Oh, that's a rant right there. That was a silly rant.
Trying to end it nice now.
And so right now the 1972 Miami Dolphins are still going to be the only undefeated team to go through the go undefeated. We want more. For sure. And also, they did an excellent job. They did a serviceable job on offense. 330 yards total yards, 178 yards passing, 152 yards rushing. That's a balanced attack right there for those guys. But what's more impressive about them is what they did on the defensive side of the ball. Is that they held. I guess you can give some love to the offense for this, but the Eagles only ran 47 total plays and they had under 100 yards rushing. So hats off to the Commanders. Ron Rivera, emotional after the game, and also shout out to the defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio as well for devising a great game plan, and not only devising it but executing as well. So my balling, the Washington Commanders right now are balling.
Amen, brother. Amen.
It's funny how you say, wait. It's funny how y'all say the Cowboys lost, but somehow the Commanders just beat the brakes off the Eagles.
No. I know. I said no. I did not say that. I said no. I said that the Eagles lost that game too because they got away from where they were. But at the same time, the Commanders took advantage.
Got to give Commanders
remember, Jay.
Britt, that was K-Walk's segment. I didn't say a word.
But you got your little sidelines to be a temporary Cowgirl fan. Remember, you third in the division, and every year, what the Cowboys do for the last 26 years, they collapse. So you're on the verge of collapsing. So keep coming at me.
Britt, why are you coming for me? That was K-Walk's who's balling.
That's because K-Walk don't really keep this. All right, I got to give him credit. The Commanders did their thing. I have to give them credit. But you got your little slide remarks on the side. I see how you be doing. You think you slick. Man. Remember, you got the Vikings this weekend.
I know. I'm nervous. This could be back-to-back losses. I'm worried.
I mean, I don't care who wins and who loses this game. I'm hoping the Vikings lose. So
but honestly, y'all got to be concerned about Jeff Saturday and them Colts. Don't sleep. He got them boys balling.
He got them balling after one game.
Any given Sunday, guys. Any given Sunday. We're not coming at any team. It's any given Sunday. They did. Hey, they beat the Chiefs, so you never know. They beat the Chiefs. You never know. Just like the Vikings beat the Bills. So like Commanders beat us. You just never. You never know. The Eagles beat the Cowboys. but you never know. No, I'm just playing. All right. But no, my honorable mention, because we're never going to end this show with us. My honorable mention, I had to give him I had to give him credit because we've been dogging him out on this show for the last couple. Well, the only show's been on not on that long, but we've been dogging him out on our station, I guess you could say, our network for the last couple of years, and that's Anthony Davis. This dude, he finally showed up and he finally showed out. He had 37 points, 18 rebounds, and 2 assists, and a 116-103 Lakers victory over, unfortunately, Jay's team, the New Jersey Nets. But I'm sorry, the Brooklyn Nets. Lord, I forgot where they're located. They somewhere out there. But he finally showed up and finally showed out without LeBron, which is big time. So I got to give him honorable mention because of that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since you're doing that, Britt, can I give an honorable mention to the Giants, the New York Football Giants? Let me give a shout out to them. They're 7-2 right now. They're right one game behind your Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to make some noise this season.
One game ahead of his Cowboys.
Okay. Well, yeah. But still, wherever they're at, and not only that, they helped me win some serious money this past Sunday too. Not to mention that. But so shout out to the Giants and do what they're doing right now. They got the Lions this week. A lot of people are overlooking them, kind of like where the Vikings have been overlooked. So shout out to the New York Football Giants for sure.
Yeah, good stuff there. And can I just say something for the record?
No,
and then we're going to wrap this up. I got to put something on the record, Britt, because let me talk to my brother K Walk for a minute.
You done came at me all night.
Did you see Britt get on me for making little pop shots, right? She said I was trying to make these little sneaky one-liners, right? And then she turns around and says, Jay's Brooklyn Nets. Britt, you just did the same thing to me that you didn't want me to do. Man.
Right? My bad. Look, how about this? I got you, Jay, because what is it? This side right here? Because this team ain't it right now. Out of all the teams in Philadelphia, this team needs some work. This Sixers right here. I love them dearly. Y'all know I'm a basketball person first, but I'm starting to question it. I got a lot of questions. So does that make you feel a little bit better?
That does make me feel better. Right. That makes me feel better.
Right. I mean, y'all got. I will say this though, y'all got Ben Simmons as the headache. We don't have him no more, so I'm happy about that.
You couldn't just let it end nicely, could you? You couldn't just let it end nicely. You had to throw another jab in there.
It's all love. It's all love.
Let's get out of here, guys.